Hello, everybody. So back again today for another class. Today's class is going to be slightly different, a little bit more intense, kind of a yoga Pilates fusion, and working on the buttocks, the core, some upper body strength. It's just kind of all over. I'm thinking somewhere near 45, maybe 50, 55 minutes. We'll see as it unfolds. So I am sitting on a yoga block. Again, you can use any size you want, whether or not you want to use them. And I have three kind of resistance bands that I'm using. And these are actually from another woman-owned business. It's called Gym B Girl. So it's at Instagram, GYMBEE_girls. I really like these bands. So I'm using the gray, which is kind of the least resistance, pink, which is intermediate, and then you've got the black for heavy. So I'll be showing you those later. You can use anything that you have, or you can go ahead and use without resistance, just to get your body moving and working. It will work. And I do have a yoga strap back there in case I do use it. So again, it's going to be a very off the cuff class, kind of just moving with whatever I'm kind of in the mood to do today, being mindful of alignment principles and whatnot as ever. So let's go ahead and just kind of center, coming onto the block or the mat, relaxing your shoulders, resting your hands on your lap, and just sitting up tall, aligning your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. Really feel your seat root down, and you can even adjust, pulling the flesh out from beneath you a little bit. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. And just feel yourself relax any tension from your forehead, eyes, jaws. Relax the shoulders, let the arms grow heavy. Just finding your breath. And then maybe draw your chin towards your chest as you exhale. And open your eyes as you do so. Kind of look inward into your chest, almost like you're looking into your heart. Feel stretch along the back of the neck and really relax the shoulders. I would even maybe today take opposite hand to opposite forearm or elbow behind you. Just keep lifting your chest. And then inhale, draw your chin up and slightly forward. Relax the shoulders. And then exhale, return the neck to center. Let's release the right ear toward the right shoulder. Again, I'm just doing my usual side, not mirroring today. And then inhale, restack your spine, and then exhale, releasing the left ear toward the left shoulder. And then inhale, restack, and exhale, release the arm, shake it out. Good, now let's interlace the fingers in front of us, turn the palms away from us, draw the shoulders back and down, and let's inhale, reach the arms up, pull your belly in, and just shimmy your rib cage a little bit left and right. Just moving around a little bit. Let's turn that into a little bit of a stirring motion. So we'll take the rib cage to the right, back, left, center, exhaling right, back, left, center again, right, back, left, center. Now let's reverse it, left, back, right, center, almost like you're just stirring around. Center and again, left, back, right, center, lift the chest, release the shoulders. Then exhale, pull the belly in, inhale, interlacing your arms behind you, draw the shoulders back, or interlace your fingers behind you, draw the shoulders back, open up the chest, looking up, tailbone back. And then exhale, let's release and return to center. Let's go switch ahead and switch the cross of the legs, opposite leg in front or on top, and you can come off the block if you wish to. So rooting the seat, lifting the chest, elongate your spine, draw your shoulders down. Let's bring the fingertips to the mat. Inhale, draw the tailbone back, and let's exhale, hinge from the hips and fold, making sure that you lengthen your spine and keep your buttocks rooted. Just slowly take a moment to release down toward or to the mat. Just want you to keep your buttocks down. While you're here, draw the chin towards your chest, draw the shoulders back, and feel elongation along the back body. Relaxing the shoulders. And then move around a little bit left, right. Releasing some tension here. And we'll inhale, look up. Keep pressing into your fingertips, draw the shoulders back. Let's open the elbows out a little bit, shimmy a little bit left and right. Releasing some tension. Then let's round the spine, exhaling there, and then inhale, draw the shoulders back and restack the spine one vertebra at a time. Nice job, guys. Let's bring the left hand to the outside of the left hip. Root the seat, inhale, the right arm rises, draw the right shoulder down. Let's exhale up and over to the left. Maybe coming down onto your forearm if you have that mobility. Draw the right shoulder back, look up toward the right bicep. Really fan that right rib cage out. And let's exhale, rotate a little bit to the left, maybe bringing your right finger, pinky finger to the outside of the left pinky finger, stretching here, really fanning the right rib cage out, leaning into that right side. Then drop your head just a little bit as you inhale, slowly bring your right arm up, bring the spine up with it. And then exhale, release, adjust your clothing as necessary. Bring your right hand to the outside of the right hip, root the left seat, inhale, the left arm rises. Then exhale, up and over to your right. Draw the right shoulder back, opening up through the left side of the body. Really root the left seat, press down into the left side of the body. I want you to feel a big stretch here along the side. Turning the head up to the left, draw the shoulders down. Now let's exhale, start to close that left rib cage toward the right. Maybe bring your left hand down to the outside of that right pinky finger. Breathe. Really lean into the left side. And slowly draw the head down, inhaling, coming on up. Exhale, releasing, once again, readjusting clothing as necessary. Let's exhale, rotate the upper body to the left, right arm to the outside of the left thigh, left arm is behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, exhale, add a gentle twist. And looking over that left shoulder, inhale, lift, lengthen, exhale, twist. Good, on the next in-breath, return the spine to center, and let's exhale, rotate the upper body to the right. So every in-breath, we elongate, and every out-breath, we rotate. Looking over the right shoulder, dropping the shoulders, lifting the chest. Once again, inhale, elongate, and then exhale, rotate. Good, now let's return to center. Let's switch our position since we've been sitting for about 7 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and come up to all fours. So you're going to go ahead and place your wrists directly underneath your shoulders and your knees directly underneath your hips. So I want you to really spread your fingers out wide. So nice big space, big distance between the fingers. Draw the shoulders back, triceps spiraling in. Push away from gravity. Notice I'm pulling my belly in. I'm going to lengthen my tailbone here. Tucking toes, knees are under the hips. Should exhale, tilt the tailbone between the thighs, hollow out the belly around the spine, rock back a little bit in cat. Really like the deep stretch that this gives into the low back. Then inhale, point your toes, lengthen your tailbone, unfurl your spine, shoulders back, chest forward, cow. Again, exhale, tuck your toes, hollow out your belly, round your thoracic spine, rock back slightly in cat, maybe move a little bit left, right. And then inhale, point your toes, lengthen your tailbone, unfurl your spine, cow, keep drawing the shoulders back. And one more time, exhale, tuck your toes, hollow out your belly, round your thoracic spine, rocking back in cat. And then inhaling, pointing the toes, lengthening the tailbone, unfurling the spine, cow. Just move your hips a little bit left, right here. Breathe. Okay, now let's return to neutral spine. Take a moment, let's take the tailbone down. Exhaling there, notice I'm keeping my upper back pretty straight. And then inhale, draw the tailbone back, kind of let the belly drop. And again, exhale, tailbone drops, pull the belly in. Then inhale, tailbone back, belly drops. And one more time, little bit of movement, pelvis down, tailbone tilts between the thighs. And then inhale, tailbone draws back. Now draw the shoulders back. Let's exhale, hips up and heels back into your downward facing dog pose. Good, sending your seat back and up, drawing your chest toward your thighs. Allow your collarbones to broaden. Now I can sink my heels down to the ground pretty much comfortably. For many of you, that may not be the case. So a couple of adjustments are you're here, your heels are lifted, you're still drawing your buttocks back and up and sending your chest towards your thighs. If that's too tight on the hamstrings, bend the knees a little bit. We'll free up space in the spine for you to draw your tailbone back. And even if you can sink your heels, it's nice to lift up onto the balls of the feet and just get a stretch here. So why don't we all do that? Move your hips around left, right, try to keep the knees tracking straight ahead. Good, then go ahead, exhale, sink your heels, lengthen your spine, really pull your belly in. Feel a stretch here. Let's walk the dog a little bit, bend one knee, straighten the other, just move around, getting a little bit of stretch. Good, now we're going to inhale, rock forward to a plank, shoulders over the wrists, extending out through the heels. Go ahead and lengthen your spine, connect to your breath. And then you roll onto the outer edge of your left foot, stacking your shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, and feet, lengthening both sides of the waist. Connect to your breath here. Draw the shoulders back and down. Remember, if this doesn't work for you, drop that bottom knee. Hold here. If this seems pretty easy, let's go ahead and bring the right foot to the left inner thigh. We'll do a little bit of a tree, and then let's add on maybe one, threading the needle, looking underneath or over that left shoulder. Then inhale, open up, try to stack your hips, hand to your hip, and then straighten out that right leg. Hold here for another moment. And then we return back to full plank, pushing away from gravity. Let's exhale, hips up and heels back into down dog. Once again, sending the seat back and up and the chest toward the thighs, just moving around a little bit. Good, now we'll inhale, pull the belly in, rock forward to plank. Then go ahead, step the right arm slightly forward and to the right, roll onto the outer edge of right foot. Remember, you can drop that right knee down, lifting your left arm up. Lengthen both sides of the waist, stack the hips, stack the shoulders. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Staying here, or maybe bringing the left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh. Stacking the hips, and maybe threading the needle, looking over the right shoulder. And then inhale, open back up. Exhale, return to your full plank. Hold your plank. Inhale, push away from gravity. Exhale, rock forward, tippy toes. Let's go chaturanga, shoulders back, elbows in, neck is long. Remember in chaturanga, your knees can come down as well. You want to keep that parallel line to the upper body. And then inhale, thread the heart between the shoulders in cobra. So keep your quads anchored, tops of the feet anchored. For anybody with low back pain or injuries, you can widen the legs slightly wider than hip width. That's what I do to take care of my back. Draw the shoulders back, pull the belly in. Feel like you're dragging your mat back with your palms. Remember, you can bend your elbows here. Just hug them in, drawing the shoulders back. Then tuck your toes, exhaling, hips up and heels back into your downward facing dog once again. So do the little plank series. Sending the seat back and up, chest toward the thighs, really soften the chest. So meaning draw it toward the thighs, looking back, feet are hip width and parallel, hands are shoulder width, triceps spiraling in, really spread the fingers out. Now looking to inhale, rock forward to plank and bring the right knee toward or to the right tricep, then lower down in a chaturanga and hold here. Good. So remember, you can drop that left knee down as you need to. Then inhale, push up, and exhale, sweep back to down dog. If you can't get your knee to your tricep, that's fine. Do what you can. Lengthen your spine, and over time, kind of build the ability to do so. So once again, we're going to inhale, rock forward. This time, the left knee to the left shoulder, or elbow. Come down into that chaturanga shape. Remember, knee can come down, hold, pull the belly in. Then inhale, push up, and exhale back to down dog. Send the seat back and up, chest toward the thighs. It's kind of just doing this like a Pilates yoga fusion, not really following the rules of either one, just kind of moving my body around. Paying attention to alignment, but whatever kind of feels good today. Let's do that again. Right leg, right knee toward or to the right tricep. Exhale down to that chaturanga shape. Hold. Draw that right butt up back. Now maybe inhale back to chaturanga. And then go through the vinyasa. Open up into cobra. And then exhale, downward dog. You can always go right back up and into your down dog. It's kind of playing around, moving around a little bit, going with the unexpected. Kind of how it is right now. Not sure from day to day as we deal with, a global pandemic. Just kind of keeping ourselves as together as we can. I don't think it's easy for any of us, but we do our best, right? Let's do the other side. Forward to plank, left knee toward or to the left tricep. Come down into that chaturanga, shoulders back, elbows in. Maybe go back to full chaturanga and inhale through your vinyasa. Exhale, downward dog. Walk the dog a little bit. And yes, your hands maybe getting a little tired. The trick is spread your fingers out wide, reach down into the thumb, pointer, and pinky fingers. Shoulders draw back. Move around a little bit. Bend your knees a couple times. Breathe. Connecting to your breath here. And I'd like us to inhale, come up onto the balls of the feet, and then bring the knees down. Knees directly under the hips. Pull your belly button in and up. Good. So wrists are underneath the shoulders. To start off, we'll do maybe 3 rounds. First round with no bands. I tend to go without. Maybe we'll do a couple rounds with bands. So wrists underneath the shoulders. Push away from gravity. So we're going to inhale, extend the right leg straight back, square the right hip forward, pull the belly in, point the toes, and it's going to work the back body. Really want you to pull your abdominals in, push away from gravity, square that right hip forward. We're going to pulse the right leg up for 10, 9, 8. We're going to do quite a few of these repetitions. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. Draw the shoulders back. Actively push away from gravity. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. We're going to do 3 more sets of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Once again, 2 more sets of 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Really lifting the glutes. One more set here for 10. 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring the right knee underneath the right hip. Tuck the toes. Inhale, extend your left leg straight back. Square the hips. Point the toes, actively push away from gravity. Let's pulse it down again for 10, 9, 8. Really pull your abdominals in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continuing to pulse again. 4 more sets. 8, 7. Keep drawing the right hip back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse here. 3 more sets of 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do 2 more sets here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set, guys. 10. Pull your belly in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the left knee down. I'm going to go ahead and lift up to hips up, heels back, down dog. So I like to kind of move, set myself up while in some sort of pose, so I'm maximizing the amount of time that I'm exercising. So I'm grabbing my light band. I'm going to set it up roughly where my knees are going to come down. So I'm going to bring my knees down, take the band, I'm going to bring it around both legs, and up to the thighs. I'm going to go ahead and return back to that all 4 shape, knees underneath the hips. Tuck my toes, extend my right leg straight back. Point the toes, square the right hip forward. I'm going to pull straight up for 10, 9. Keep drawing the left hip back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Continuing to pulse again for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. 3 more sets. Keep squaring that right hip forward. Left hip back. Shoulders are back. 7. Neck is long. Try not to let your head hang. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. We got 2 more sets here of 10, 9, 8. Keep drawing the left hip back and right hip forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more set, guys. 10, 9, 8. Keep squaring the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the right knee underneath the right hip. Tuck the toes. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Square the hips, point the toes. Let's pulse it up here for 10, 9, 8. So usually I like to do entire sets in my own workouts, or even when I'm teaching. Here I'm going to do a little differently, kind of moving through individual sets of each exercise, and then moving on to the next one, taking it down and back up. Good, we got 3 more sets here for 10, 9, 8, as opposed to a whole series or sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. We got 2 more sets. 9. Keep drawing the right hip back, left hip forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And last set, guys. Stay with me. We're going to do 1 more round. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left knee underneath the left hip. Inhale, the right leg extends back. Square the right hip forward, and let's pulse it up again for 10, 9, 8. So I know it's a lot of pulses here. It's supposed to burn, really lifting the buttocks, working into the glutes. Continue to pulse again for 10, 9. Keep drawing the left hip back in opposition. Keep pushing away from gravity. If you fatigue, come down onto your elbows, forearms, elbows underneath those shoulders. Again, 10, 9, 8, 7. Pull the belly, and you really want to push away from gravity so you feel stronger. Good. Continue to pulse. 2 more sets. 9, 8, 7. Right hip forward, left hip back, so meaning squaring the hips. 1 more set, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5. Almost done with these. 2, and 1. Right knee comes down. Inhale, left leg extends back. Straighten the leg, point the toes, pulse it up. 10, 9. Right hip back, left hip forward. 6, 5, 4. Keep pulling the belly in. Really lengthen both sides of the waist. Continue to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3. We got 3 more sets here. 10. Pull your belly in, shoulders back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 2 more sets here. 10, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. Keep drawing the shoulders back. Spread the fingers out. Even weight distribution. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left knee down. We're going to keep the band, knees hip width apart. I want you to inhale, open the right leg to the right. Exhale, close. So just think fire hydrant. Dog at a fire hydrant. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. I'm just reversing the breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Draw the left hip back. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. You got 5 more. And close, working into the outer hip and buttock. Last 4, into the obliques. Inhale, open for 3. Good, draw the shoulders back. Last 2. And 1. And bring that right knee back down. Right knee underneath the hip. Inhale, open the left leg out to the left. Exhale, close. Keep tracking the hip. Inhale, open. Exhale and close, working outer hip buttock. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Doing great, guys. Open and close. Pull your belly in. 6 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. Last 5. And close. Keep drawing the shoulders back. Inhale, open for 4. Doing great, guys. Last 3. Good. Inhale, open for 2. And 1. Good. Now we're going to keep the band. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Forearm plank. So you can do hands down or interlace your fingers, whatever you prefer. Keep the knees underneath the hips. Draw the buttocks back. Push you away from gravity. Right knee rises under. Do some donkey kick pulses up. Square the right hip forward. Flex your foot. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7. So notice I'm going straight up, not pushing out. Behind me, for example, just straight up for 10, 9, 8. Draw the shoulders back, even weight in both hands. 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. 3 more sets. 9, 8. So these will really work the buttock, hamstring, back body. Continue to pulse. 2 more sets. Keep squaring the right hip forward, left hip back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do 1 more set. Pull the belly in. 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Right knee down. Tuck the toes, inhale, the left leg rises, square the hips, draw the left hip forward, right hip back. Let's pulse it up for 10, 9, 8. Keep drawing the shoulders back. 6, 5. Anytime you get super fatigued, take the band off. Continue to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. We got 3 more sets. Keep pushing away from gravity. Try not to let the shoulders drop or the chest drop. Keep pushing the mat away. 2 more sets. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We got 1 more set here. Really work the buttocks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left knee down. Let's do another round here. Lifting the right leg up. Donkey kick pulses. Push away from gravity. Pulse 10, 9, 8, 7. Just another round of 50. These are a lot. Really work the booty for 10. Pull your belly in. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. 3 more sets, guys. 9, 8, 7. Keep squaring your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2 more sets here. Draw the shoulders back. 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more set. Shoulders back, chest forward. 8, 7. Really focusing on the buttocks. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right knee down. Left side. Inhale, left leg rises again. Donkey kick pulses. Let's pulse it up again. Heel up for 10, 9, 8. Shoulders back, chest forward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. Stay with me. A lot of this is focus from yoga, right? Pulling the belly in, bringing in some bar and Pilates to do the work, using the mental work of yoga. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. 2 more sets, guys. 10. Pull your belly in. Push away from gravity. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. You guys got this. 9, 8, 7, 6. We got 1 more round. 3s. Good. Now bring that left knee down. Stay with me. Knees under the hips. Last round here. 5 sets of 10, 9, 8, 7. Shoulders back. Left hip back. 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. Keep pulling your belly in. These are the ones that are really hard to get through. 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. 3 more sets here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Be getting out of the shape in a moment. Continue to pulse. 2 more sets. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. 2. This is your last set, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Even weight in both elbows. Good. Bring that right knee down. Last round here. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8. Keep drawing the shoulders back, chest forward. 5, pull your belly in. 3, 2. Continue to pulse again for 10, 9, 8, 7. Doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. 3 more sets. Keep drawing that right hip back, left hip forward, squaring it out. Keep the hips level. Continue to pulse. 2 more sets, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7. Doing great. Keep pushing away from gravity. 4, 3, 2. Last set. Stay with me. Try to keep the thigh parallel to the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left knee down. We'll feel your buttocks burning. Take the wrists underneath the shoulders. Exhale. Hips up and heels back. Down dog. Maybe widen your legs about mat width apart. Take a stretch here. You'll feel that resistance band resist you a little bit. Breathe now. Lift up onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Draw the buttocks back. Move your hips around left, right. Stretch it out. Good. Then sink your heels. Breathe. Now step into that left foot. Left ankle underneath the left hip. Go ahead and float the right leg up. I want you to just open the right leg and close. Keep drawing the left hip back. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Even weight in both sides, both hands. Good. Again, open and close. Doing great. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Let's do 5 more. Good. Drawing the left hip back. Last 4, Good. Open for 3. This last little bit of here into that outer hip and thigh in this pose 2. And once this is all prone work, be transitioning to some supine and side lying. So step into the right foot, right ankle underneath the right hip. Draw the shoulders back, hips up, float that left leg up, flex the foot, exhale, open. Inhale, close at the mission in the background, taking a nap, open, and close. Again, open, and close. Even weight in both hands, buttocks back, open, close. It's easy to tilt the tailbone forward. You want to keep avoiding that. Take it back, 5 more, open, and close. Good, exhale, open for 4. Doing great, guys. Last 3. Open for 2. And 1. Bring both feet down. Bring them up onto the balls of the feet. Wrap your knees. Let's take a seat. Scooch legs forward. So I want you to go ahead and remove this band. We'll go ahead and grab a medium resistance band or no band if you want to stay with the one we were with previously. Should have given you that option. I'm going to take the medium resistance, put it around my mid-thighs. And then from here, I'm going to kind of press out a little bit. Walk my heels in toward my buttocks. Sit up tall, wrap my hands. You can do around hamstrings, or you can do around shins. I'm going to go with shins. Lift up off the heels. Lift the balls of the feet up. Really draw the shoulders back. Lift the chest and lengthen the spine. So I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to transfer my hands to my hamstrings. Give myself a big squeeze. Trying to get the chest to the thighs. Then start to float the legs up to parallel calves. Now point the toes. Maybe reach up to full teaser here. Now walk up to the ankles if you can. Notice I'm trying to drop my shoulders. Then some of you may be able to get your big toes. But notice again, I'm trying to lift my chest and drop my shoulders. Pull your belly in. Find your balance on your sits bones here. Keep drawing the shoulders back. Now try to keep the lift and maybe release the hands out. You can do up toward the ceiling. Tends to be the hardest, or go to parallel, maybe even diagonal. Maybe transition through. Pull the belly in, really working into the belly. Again, lower, medium, high. Again, lower, medium, high. One more time, lower, medium, high. Now find that medium space, bend the knees, pull the belly in, tilt the tailbone between the thighs, and with control, slowly roll down your spine. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your hamstrings or shins. Give yourself a little squeeze, rock left and right. Good, now we're going to extend the legs up, ankles over the hips, pull the belly in, point the toes, maybe arms go to T. So then I want you to take a moment, feel the shoulders land, pull the belly in, hello Mish, lengthen the spine, and then we're going to go ahead and curl the upper body up. That's a challenge of doing this at home, right? Lengthen both sides of the waist. Now we're going to lower that right leg down. I want you to do little pulses of the right leg up down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pull the belly in, shoulders back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick switch it. And again, pulse the left leg for 10, 9. Lengthen both buttocks away. Drop the shoulders. 5. You can always lower the upper body down if you get really fatigued. Now once again, switch it. 10, 9, 8. Pressing the opposite leg into the strap as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, switch for 10, 9. Keep lengthening the right buttock here. 6, 5, 4. We're going to be doing one more set here. Let's switch it out. Switch pulse. 10, 9, 8. Lengthen the back of the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set, guys. Switch for 10, 9. Should be burning the belly. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs up. Knees in, release your spine for a moment. Open the arms out to T. I love doing this work in this particular twist. So we're going to release the knees to the right. Keep the left shoulder anchored to protect your lower back. Head is going to go, or right hand's going to go to the left thigh. And turn your head to the left for a moment. Give the neck a stretch. Lengthen this left buttock away. Breathe. I'm going to bring the head back to center and then turn it to this screen for you guys. So we're going to line the knees up with the hip points, which are right here. My left shoulder is down. My arms are in T. We're going to do some clamshell. We're going to keep the inner edges of the feet together, feet down. You're going to inhale, open, and exhale, close. So I'm stacking my hips and knees, and then you're exhaling, closing. Again, inhale, open, exhale, close, lengthening both sides of the waist. Inhale, open, exhale, close. We're working outer hip, buttock, open, and close. Doing great, guys. Again, inhale, open, exhale, and close. Good. 5. And close. Inhale, open for 4. Doing great. I'm going to start you out on light repetitions. I would normally do maybe 40 to 50 in one set. Last 2. And 1. But since we worked a lot today, I want you to try a little lighter today. So these we're going to do 30 for 10. Little fire hydrant pulses. 7, stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders, or stacking the hips and stacking the knees. 4, 3, 2, continue to pulse here for 10. Keep bending your knee deeply. 7, flexing your foot. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more set. Left shoulder down. 8. Enjoy the twist here, the release to the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to bring your knee back down. You're going to pulse back, flex the foot. So now push the wall back for 10, 9, stack your hips. Notice I'm trying not to roll back onto my back. 4, my right knee is kind of helping counter it by lining up with the right hip again for 10, 9, pull your belly in. 7, 6, 5. So more of a buttocks focused work today. One more set. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll do floor range of motion. We inhale, bring the knee in line with the hip. Exhale, push back. Inhale, knee in line with the hip. Exhale, push back. Again, inhale, knee forward. Exhale, back. Good. Inhale, forward. Exhale it back, keeping that left shoulder down, forward and back. You can always stack shoulders. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Just wanted you to try this version. It's a little different feel. Back. Again, inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Let's do another set of 10. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back, working the buttock. Again, inhale, forward. Exhale it back. Good. Forward and back. Doing great. Let's do 7 more. Forward and back. Actually, what I'll do is I'll stack shoulders on the next one. Last 6, so you can see that. Good. Back for 5. Keep pulling the belly in, and you can also feel it. 4. This one I think works the shoulder a bit. 2, into the stretch. 3. Good. Last 2. And 1. Good. Now we're going to stack. I'm going to ask you to bring your right elbow underneath the right elbow to the ground. We're going to stack the shoulders and hips, lengthen both sides of the waist. We're going to inhale, open, exhale, close. I like my left arm in front of me. I actually press the forearm lightly into the hip point so I get feedback that I'm not rolling back. If I feel the hip point move away from my forearm, then I know I'm probably rolling my hip back. Let's do 6 more. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Last 5. So just a different version to do this. 4. You'll notice the difference, not as much stretch in the shoulder and chest. 3. It's also slightly less fatiguing, I think. 2. Keep the feet together. Last 1. Good. Now on these, it's the little fire hydrant pulse for 10, 9, 8. Lengthen both sides of the waist. Keep pulling in and up through the right side. Continuing to pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pull the belly in. 4, 3, 2. One more set. 10, 9, 8, 7. Then you can work up to 60 or more. It's really going to burn here. One more set. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go back for 30. 10, 9. So it will burn. You'll feel it in your buttock. You'll feel it on the belly. 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. 2 more sets. So notice my hips are stacked. I always check in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more set, guys, for 10. Again, if you don't have the bands, you can do this without the bands and work up to them. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, inhale, knee forward. Exhale, leg back, pushing the wall away from you. Good. Again, stacking the hips, trying to avoid rolling back onto the back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Doing great. Forward and back. We got 6 more in this set. We're going to do another set. Last 5 here. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Doing great. Forward and back. Just keep tracking the hip. Forward and back. Last 2 in the set. Forward and back. Should be burning. Last 1. If you need rest, now we're going to do one more set. 10. Push back. Good. 9. Keeping that left hip forward. 8. So they're actually stacked. 7. You just don't want the hip to roll back. 6. Keep lengthening both sides of the waist. Good. Last 5. Keep pulling your belly in. 4. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last 3. Good. 2. And 1. So we got one more round here that we're going to do. Booties should start to burn. Inner edges of the feet together. Knees stacked. Hip stacked. Shoulders stacked. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Again, open and close. Good. Any of these you can work up to more repetitions. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Open and close. You got 5 more. Inhale, open for 4. Doing great, guys. Last 3. Inhale, open for 2. And 1. Last round of fire hydrants on this side. Lift the leg up. Hip height. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more sets here. 10 should really be burning. Should be a struggle at this point. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set, guys. 10. Pull your belly in. 8. Remember, after we're done with these, we're going to do some stretching. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now push back. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So kind of different version from what I usually teach because it's online and I've kind of been out of practice for a little bit. I've been doing my own work, which feels good, but I've been missing teaching, so it's just getting back into the swing of things and showing you the stuff that's been working for me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now full range of motion. Inhale forward, exhale back. And if you like what you're seeing, feel free to forward this along. It's pretty much all I'm doing. I'm still teaching at the college as a professor part-time, but we're remote. So there's that. If you want to give donations, more than welcome to yogini4877@gmail.com, YOGINI4877@gmail.com. That's my PayPal. Otherwise, you can just enjoy. Let's do one more set for 10. Good. Inhale forward, exhale back. 9. Keep stacking the hips. 8. Good. 7. And I encourage you to get a set of bands, whether it's from this company, I'll give their name again, or any other company that you'd like. Last 4 really have made a difference for me. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Nice burn in the booty. Make a fist. Tap out the side. Using your side fist. You can use the knuckles if you wanted to kind of break it up a little more. I encourage you guys to get out and walk. Today's the 26th, a beautiful day here in New Jersey, March 26th. Go out for a walk, do it by yourself, right? Because we're still under the COVID-19 restrictions. So just make sure that you get yourselves outside. So I'm going to do the next one, actually, a little on the back, and we'll release to the other side, right? So knees to the right, head to the left. So you can see me from this side. I'm trying to keep my shoulder down. So this will be the first round, and I'll do this with the shoulder down. Okay, just so you guys get a sense of what it looks like from this direction. I will turn in the, actually it should be this way, right? So then we'll finish the stretch on that side, and then we'll just release to this side. That makes more sense. Again, I'm a little out of practice. So we'll go on to this side, take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh, keep that right shoulder down, and knees in line with the hips. And what I've learned, when I have those moments where my brain just kind of farts a little bit, and it happens, we all do it. I've learned it's okay. And nothing's perfect, right? So I'm going to adjust my bands a little bit. Feels like it's loosening. Okay, so here we go. Clamshells. We're going to inhale, open, exhale, close. So stack the hips. Keep that right shoulder down. Inhale, open, exhale, and close. Lengthen the right buttock away. Open and close again. 6 more. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Good. So I like this one because it does stretch the chest. Last 4. But then we'll come back to the more traditional version. 3. This is one I just play with and teach in some of my classes. Last 2. And 1, or I should say in-person classes. Now we're going to lift that right leg up. We're going to do little fire hydrant pulses for 10, 9, 8, tracking the knee in line with the hip. 5, 4, lengthen the right buttock away. Continue to pulse again for 10, 9, 8. Ideally lining that left wrist up with the left shoulder. I know it tends to wander up. Just try to bring it back down. 1 more set here for 10, 9, work into the outer hip and buttock. 6, keep lengthening the right buttock away from you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we do the little pulses back. Right straight leg back. Right knee in line with the hip or straight knee back for 10, 9, stack the shoulder, stack the hips here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, continue to pulse, pull your belly in, draw that right hip forward. Here's where you're probably really going to feel it back here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more set, 10, 9, 8, good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now full range of motion. Inhale forward, knee in line with the knee, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale it back. Good, forward, pull the belly in on the exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale it back. Doing great, guys. Forward and back. 5 more in this set. Forward and back. Last 4 in this set and back. Doing great. Inhale forward, exhale back. Good, last 2. Inhale forward and back. Last 1 and back. We got 1 more set. Inhale forward, exhale it back. Pull your belly in again. Forward and back. Doing great. Forward and back. Good, we've got 6 more, and we'll move on. 2 more rounds of this stuff. Last 5. Good, 4. Doing great, guys. Last 3, inhale forward, exhale back. Last 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead, come up onto that left elbow. Stack the hips, knees, ankles, and feet here. Right hand in front of you, inhale, open, exhale, close, and clamshell. I keep the feet together. I know there are different variations. These are the ones that I like to work with the most. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Good, 6 more, open and close. Keep lengthening your spine. Last 5. Inhale, open for 4. And again, you can do this without a band, just they're still effective. Last 3, great for hip stabilization. Inhale, open for 2 and 1. Now lift up into that fire hydrant for 10, 9, 8. Quick, sharp pulses, end range. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse again for 10. Keep lengthening the right buttock away. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. 2, 1 more set. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep lengthening spine. 4, 3. Lifting up through the left side and 1. Now push back. Little pulses back. Stack the hips for 10, 9, 8. Knee roughly in line with the hip. The band's going to resist you. So it's going to be harder to line it up. Keep pressing back again. 10, working into your buttocks. 8, 7, into the obliques. 5, you can actually put your hand here, feeling the belly work for 10, 9, 8, 7. We got one more round after this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full range of motion. Inhale forward, exhale back. Again, inhale forward, exhale it back. Keep stacking the hips. Inhale forward and back. Doing great, guys. Forward and back. So here we go. We got 5 more on this set. And then we got 1 more set to go. Last 4. Inhale forward and back. Doing great, guys. Stay with me. Inhale forward and back. Good. Last 2. Forward and back. Last 1. Forward and back. Really feeling the booty burn. Here we go for our clamshells again. Inhale, open, feet together. Exhale, close. Stack the hips again. Open and close. Good. Remember that right forearm to that right hip point. Open and close. A nice place to get some feedback. Good. 5 more. Inhale, open, exhale, and close. Good. Last 4. Doing great. Lengthen both sides of the waist. 3. Keep working into the outer hips and buttocks. 2 and 1. Good. Let's lift that leg up. Fire hydrant for 10, 9, 8, 7. Lengthen the right buttock away from you. 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. 2 more sets. Stay with me. 8, 7. Remember, these will burn. It's the last ones that are really hard to get through. 1 more set for 10, 9, 8. Stack those hips, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now press back. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Trying to line the knee up with that buttock or hip. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse. We got 2 more sets, guys. 9, 8, 7. Keep lengthening the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more set. 10. Then we got full range of motion. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale forward. Exhale, push back, flexing that foot. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Try to stay in line with that hip point and back. This is not the outer hip, it's the hip point right here. Inhale forward. Exhale it back. Doing great, guys. Keep lengthening the spine. Forward and back. 4 more here. Then we got 1 more set of 10. Good. Last 3. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Good. 2 more. Working the booty and back. This is your last one. Forward and back. 1 more set, guys. Inhale forward. Exhale it back. Keep pushing back. Stay with me. Forward and back. We've got 8 and back. Stay with me. Breathe. 7. If it's really hard, close your eyes. Last 6. Keep lengthening your spine. Good. 5 and back. Now forward for 4. Good. The last 3. Keep tracking the hip. 2 and 1. Good. Now stack those hips again. Create that fist and just tap out your buttock a little bit here. Just breaking up the fascia. A little bit of that tightness. Get into that space where you really feel it. Booty might react like mine just did there. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and roll onto our backs. Not quite done yet. I want you to go ahead and remove this band if you like. If you want to go a little heavier, I'm going to go up to my black band. I want you to take the black band, twist around your mid-thighs. Okay. I'm going to bring our feet down. Just kind of press out into the band. No tough resistance, just meet the edges of the band. Hands on either side of your body. I'm going to bring my head back to center. That's where I want yours. Nose pointing up. Shoulders are down. So now we're going to inhale, lift the hips up. Pull the belly in, press out into the bands. Keep the knees tracking straight forward. Tailbone slightly up. Pull the abdominals in. Engage the buttocks. Feel the booty lift. We're going to do little pulses up, down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Really contract the buttocks. 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue to pulse here for 10, 9. Keep lifting the booty up. You can even feel the buttocks working. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do 1 more set for 10. Draw the shoulders back. 8. Lengthen the knees away from me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the hips lifted. You're going to inhale, press out. Exhale, close. Open the legs apart and close. Keeping the hips lifted, belly in. Open and close. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. Open. Close. 6 more of these and we'll do pulses. Last 5, Good, inhale, open for 4. Doing great. Last 3. Good, 2. Keep pulling the belly in. And 1. Now open the legs apart, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep lifting the hips. It's going to burn. 4, 3, 2 more sets here. 10, press out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep lifting the hips. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. These are always tough. 3, 2, and 1. Now exhale, slowly roll down. Good, take a moment, lengthen the spine. Bring the legs up to tabletop, hips over, or knees over the hips. Take a moment here. Open the arms out to T. Let's release the knees to the left. Just take your hand to the outside of the hip. Lengthen your waist. And then inhale, nose and knees to center. And then exhale, release the knees to the right, head to the left. Right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Lengthen. Good, we're going to bring the knees back up. Straighten the legs up for a moment. Shimmy the hips left to right. Bring the feet back down. Hands down by your hips. Inhale, this time tilt the tailbone up, squeeze the buttocks, peel your spine up 1 vertebra at a time. Pull the belly in, press out into the bands, and then exhale slowly, lower the spine back down, kind of moving like a snake. Take your tailbone down. Notice that my back is coming up off the mat here. Now I'm going to imprint, tilt the tailbone between the thighs, imprint the low back, then slowly exhale, squeeze the buttocks, peeling the spine up, pressing down into the shoulders, open the legs slightly apart, back in, and then exhale, roll down the spine 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, take the tailbone down, lifting the lumbar spine up. Exhale, tilting the tailbone up, pulling the belly in, squeezing the buttocks, slowly peeling the spine up. Press out, bring it back in, and slowly roll on down to take the tailbone down, and then return to neutral spine. Nice job. So bring the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around the hamstrings or shins. Now curl on up, roll on up. I want you to keep the band. So I'm going to go kind of to the side here so you can see these. So I'm going to keep my knees under my hips. I'm going to point the toes, have the band. I'm pressing out into the band. You're going to kneel down, almost touching your heels, and then come back up with a little thrust. You're going to come down, come up and thrust. A little squeeze to the buttocks, come down. So basically a kneeling squat. Take it down, come back up. So I'm going to go arms forward and then arms back. If you have weights, which I don't have any here, you would add them, maybe hold them overhead. Take it down and then back up. Good, again, down, exhale, up. Good, down, exhale it up. Good, pull your belly in, really squeeze the top. Take it down and up. Let's do 3 more in the set, and up. Last 2, and up. Press out into the bands. Last 1, and up. Now, I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to bring the knees together, or sorry, the toes together, knees apart, press out into the band. Same thing, take it down, and then thrust up. Take it down, and thrust up. Really squeeze the buttock. Take it down, thrust up, pull the belly in. So I'm not touching the heels, I'm staying up to the point that I can go farthest back, and then coming up. 6 more, take it down, and up. Pull your belly in, last 5, and up. Good, 4, and up. Doing great, squeeze the buttocks, last 3, and up. Pushing that 15-minute mark, 2, and up. Last 1. Take it up, and turn again. Go back to that hip width. Now halfway down, pull the belly in, shift that chest forward, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Press out, 5, 4. Working the buttocks, really draw them back, pull the belly in for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more set. 9, 8, 7. Buttocks should really burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come up. Big toes together, knees apart. Thrust forward for a moment, pull the belly in. We're going to take it back down halfway point. Open the knees apart, pulse it up for 10, 9, 8. Notice I'm not touching my heels. 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep drawing the buttocks back, chest forward, shoulders back for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3. Goes without saying, outer butt, hips really working, butt up working for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Take your hands to the small of the back. We're going to bring those knees back to hip width in parallel. Fingertips point down. Draw the inner elbows in. I'm going to go ahead and maybe press down into the balls of the feet. A little bit of camel pose. So I'm not pushing into my buttocks or pushing my back. I'm just pressing down into the buttocks, into the muscles here. And holding the buttocks. Here, draw the shoulders back, elbows in. Draw the quads forward. Breathe, open up. Maybe reach back for your heels. Connect to your breath, lift your chest. Good, then inhale, stack your spine. Exhale, take a seat. I'm going to remove the band for these. So legs are going to be pretty fatigued. So are your buttocks. I'm going to do a little bit of working into the lower body in terms of stretching here. You really want to give the lower body a stretch. So we're going to start off right leg extended forward, flexing your right foot. So the first version you can take is your just, kind of classical version here. Left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh. You can use a block to prop yourself up as you need to, squaring the hips. Option 2, for those with a little more mobility, is basically your figure 4. Left ankle over the right quad. I'm flexing my foot to stabilize my knee. Notice how my ankle and knee are parallel. So either version, hands on either side of the leg. Exhale, fold, reaching for your foot. Draw the shoulders back, lengthen the spine, soften the chest. Try to find elongation. You're not pushing, you're not trying to go deeper just for depth's sake. You're listening to your body instead. Breathe, really connect to your breath. Good, so you're going to feel a hamstring stretch, external hip stretch. I don't feel too much in this kind of external hip stretch, but it does stretch, so I do it anyway. So another version we can do, and we'll try it in a moment, is to bend the right knee. I'm going to stretch both sides here. So you're going to extend the left leg out. So option 1, and maybe everybody does it just to align themselves, is to bring the right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh, squaring the hips, plugging the left thigh bone into the hip socket. Option 2, flexing the right foot, ankle over the hip, hands on either side of the leg. You're going to exhale, hinge, and fold. Draw the shoulders back, lengthen your spine, and really connect to your breath. Just breathe, trying to let go of tension here. Good, then we're going to inhale, come on up. And we're going to exhale, straighten out this leg. So I want you to try a little tougher version. So we're going to we'll do it this way. So you're going to sit up tall, walk your heels in towards you. Knees are going to be about hip width. So what I'd like you to do is take your left ankle, cross it over the right quad, flex your foot. You can adjust your leg out as you need to. If you're a little more flexible, the heel can come in. So you can hold on to the right hamstring or the right shin, root into that right leg, root into the right buttock, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. You're flexing your left foot and maybe you're rocking a little bit left, right. And breathing here. And I'm kind of losing my balance. And then we're going to go ahead and just slightly release the right leg, uncross the left leg. For me, the side's a little harder, so I give myself a little more room here. Flexing my right foot, crossing my right ankle, and I'm going to go ahead and bring my left thigh in toward the chest, moving a little bit left, right here, flexing my right foot to protect my right knee. Good, and then we'll straighten out the left leg a little bit, uncross the right leg, and scooch forward just a little bit. Gonna go ahead and pull the belly in. I want you to reach your arms out, tilt your tailbone forward, and slowly exhale, roll down your spine. So we're gonna help bring the right knee into your chest, wrap your arms around the right hamstring or shin as you straighten your left leg out, and just pendulum your leg a little bit left and right, flexing your right foot. Notice as you pendulum your leg, you release some tension too, which is nice. And draw circles with that right leg, one direction. And then let's draw circles in the opposite direction. Good, and now let's just let that right knee drop out. Maybe bring the right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. And take your left hand to your left hip point, try to square your hips. Breathe, maybe you can open your arms to T. I'm still flexing my left foot like I'm standing on the ground. Pull the right obliques in a little bit here. Good, then we'll bring that right sole of the foot to the mat. Open the arms out to T, and let's just roll onto that left outer hip, keeping your head turning to the right. Maybe take your left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Notice that I'm keeping my right shoulder down. Stabilizes my low back. Good, and inhale, return to center. Exhale, bring the right foot down. We'll let the left leg join the right. Inhale, bring the left knee into your chest. Flex the foot, then straighten out the right leg. Lengthen both sides of the waist and just pendulum a little bit left and right here. Find your breath. Releasing tension. Then we'll draw circles 3 times in one direction and 3 times in the opposite direction. Good. Now let's just open that left leg out to the left, bring the left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh, just stabilizing that right side, maybe right hand to the right hip point. If you feel pretty stable, open the arms out to teeth, basically tree pose on your back. I really like this pose, whether standing or sitting. Maybe I'll do a yoga class in a day or so. Kind of a little non-vinyasa flow that I like to do. And then bring the left knee up, and we're just gonna roll that left knee toward the right, turn your head to the left, turn the right hip, and you're just trying to stack your hips and keeping your left shoulder down to protect your low back. And then coming back up to center, let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Draw the knees in towards your chest, wrap your arms around your hamstrings or shins, give yourselves a little squeeze, rocking left and right here. And then we'll roll onto the right side of the body, pause for a moment in a fetal position, and then slowly come on up. Nice, guys. So I'm gonna have a sit down for a moment in a cross-legged seat. Kind of slightly difficult times right now. Everything's challenging. I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen next. We're all doing what we can to get through the days. Use practices like this. Use exercise. Get outside and go for a walk. As a matter of fact, it's probably where I'm gonna go right after. Maybe get a walk. I do have to run to the vet, and there's all kinds of protocol now to get your pet's medication. So this is where we are right now. Continue to support one another. And I wanted to just say that the bands are from Jim B. So I'll put it a little closer. Jim B Girls at Instagram. I don't know if you can see it. Instagram GYMBEE_girls. You can check out their stuff. I really like it. If you like the videos and you want to support me right now, that's pretty much what I'm doing to kind of get going and keep you guys going. You can PayPal me at Yogini, YOGINI 4877 @gmail.com. Or you can send me an email at yogini4877 @gmail.com. I can give you my Venmo. I don't remember it off the top of my head right now. I probably should have that, but as you guys who know, you know, a little bit off the cuff. Hoping to do maybe a yoga nidra for you guys, which is relaxing, and a few more relaxing classes. In the meantime, a wonderful day. Be safe and be grateful for someone or something in your life. Namaste, guys.